Hi guys, this is ScaredyCat with a different kind of video this time. It's a meme that I was tagged in, 24 facts about me, by both Spike and Vinny, who everybody knows as 2P Manic. So I decided I wanted to give it a try. You know, why not, right? Alright, what is your middle name? I actually share a middle name with quite a few people, two now, Spike and my ex Austin, who's actually a pretty cool guy. Michael, actually. I believe the backstory on the middle name there was kind of to honor my mother's brother, who's actually dead. Died a long time before I was born, but you know, why not give the oldest daughter a middle name, right? 2. What is your favorite drink? Mountain Dew by far. Just almost every single flavor of Mountain Dew I like. Just sign me up on the Mountain Dew boat. Just Mountain Dew me. 3. What is your favorite song at the moment? To be honest, it's hard to pick a song I like to call my favorite, but if I had to pick a song, well, first of all, I would say the Undertale soundtrack. I mean, come on, that's all pretty awesome. The remixes are pretty good. Let's see. Trying to think of my actual favorite song is really difficult. I guess the one that has the most nostalgia for me is the Tomb Raider 4 opening song. That just always gets me in the heart, and I can always listen to that 10 times in a row whenever somebody puts it on. Usually it's me though, because I'm a piece of trash. 4. What is your favorite food? This one's easy. It's tuna casserole. A really easy poor man's meal. It's macaroni, tuna, and peas all put together. And it's beautiful and really filling, which is good because, you know, I grew up in a poor household. You know, my mom working 2 jobs sort of deal. So when she wasn't bringing home fast food, we'd more than likely be eating tuna casserole. So it has a lot of meaning to me. Next question. 5. What is the last thing you bought? Okay, everybody, be prepared for gross period stories, okay? Because, you know, the last thing I bought was a couple days ago. I was hurting really bad. I was cramping and all hormonal and stuff. So I actually went down. I went like to the gas station, which is about half a mile, 3/4 of a mile away from my house. And I bought 2 cans of Mountain Dew and a Star Crunch cookie. And oh my god, it was amazing. 6. Favorite book of all time? I feel bad for saying this, but I'm not much of a reader anymore. I used to be big on reading in like middle school and elementary school. Let's see, at the time, my favorites were the Warriors series and a book called Time Cat. It's weird, honestly. I think, if I can remember correctly, because I only read it once, but it's still a pretty good book. Pretty predictable though. This cat takes their owner. Actually, no, wait, I lied. I know what my favorite book is because I read it more than once. It's called Totally Disgusting. And despite the title, it was actually a really cute book. It was from the perspective of a kitten, right, who was just adopted, and he got a new name, right, you know, as all persons do. And that name he totally despises is Mucus, like, you know, meow, kiss, you know. it's a really cute book, you know, overcoming, you know, yourself, living up to expectations, all that sort of stuff. Favorite color? That's an easy one. Considering Scaredy is pink. Favorite color? I mean, I like a lot of colors, but pink and teal are pretty much my favorites. You know, a lot of people argue with me, oh, Cherry, that's not teal, that's seafoam, and I'm all like, fuck off, it's teal. Number 8. Do you have any pets? I do actually. Let's see here. My house is a little bit crazy. Let's see, I have 2 dogs, 2 cats, and a ferret. We used to have another ferret, but, you know, he died prematurely. I don't really want to go into that though, because, you know, it's sad days, and this is supposed to be a fun video. Number 9. Favorite perfume? Actually, all my friends really like perfume and cologne, but I can't stand this stuff. I mean, I can't do it. Everything smells too powerful for me, I guess. It's all just, ew. I mean, I guess it's the way my nose works. I mean, I'm nose blind to some smells, but just perfumes and colognes, they always give me a headache, like, really easy. So I never really much cared for it. The only perfumes that I never really got a headache from was the ones that I made myself down in a little store in Missouri. It's called a Make Sense. And the one that I made actually it's really subtle, that's why I like it so much. It smells like a little, like a garden in like summer or something, maybe fall, because, you know, it's not so potent and pollen-y. Number 10. Favorite holiday? Oh wow, that's pretty difficult for me because I'm not really all that big on holidays. Sometimes I even forget it's a holiday until it's like in the afternoon. I'm like, oh, it's Thanksgiving! That's why it smells like turkey today. That's why my grandpa and Neil are watching the football on the TV. But I honestly think that my favorite holiday, if I had to place one, this is really difficult. I used to love Halloween so much because it was like the only day that I would get to go out at night, and I love nighttime. Love nighttime always. This is difficult. If I had to pick a favorite, it would be Thanksgiving. Honestly, like, Christmas is a pretty close one. However, I think Thanksgiving is my actual favorite because, you know, you get to see family, you get to see friends, you get to talk. You know, it's a grand old time if you aren't watching football, because then it's boring. Oh, shots fired. Yeah, I don't much care for football. I actually don't much care for sports. But anyway, nobody cares about that. Number 11. Are you married? I would be if I was in a different country. And beautiful. I'm 18. No, I'm not married, but I have a boyfriend. 12. Have you ever been out of the country? If so, how many times? I'm with Vinny and Spike on this one. I have never been out of country, though I really do want to, you know, do world travels, experience different cultures, you know, have life-changing events happen. Maybe find some romance. But I have been to, multiple different states. I forget how many because I've been on road trips so many times, they all just seem to blur together. 13. Do you speak any other language? Actually, yeah, I do. I can speak English, obviously. Let's see, I recently took 2 years of high school in Japanese. 2 years of high school. 2 years in high school for Japanese, so I can speak a little bit of it, but I'm a little bit rusty because, you know, I haven't been in the actual class for a while. But, let's see, in middle school I took French, so I guess that's under my belt, but If you said a sentence to me in French, I wouldn't really be able to tell you what you said. 14. How many siblings do you have? Well, the one that I'm living with is my half-brother Christopher. Let's see, I guess, let's see, there's me, Michael, trying to remember, Raphael, Chris, and Josephine. So that would make five siblings, counting me. But Chris is really the only one I count now because he's the only one that I'm really in contact with. But we're pretty similar in our tastes and likes, except for clothes, because God, that boy has no fashion sense at all. 15. What is your favorite store? I'm gonna go with the girly route here and say it's like a recycling store. It's Plato's Closet. That's what it's called. And what you do is you take in clothes that don't fit you anymore and are still in wearable condition, and you know, you get money back for them. But what's so great about it is you can find clothes that nobody else has. So that's, you know, for a pretty cheap price. So I usually go shopping there myself, you know, find cute attire for cheap prices. Woo, growing up poor. 16. Favorite restaurant. Fast food restaurant, KFC, without fail. You know, you ask me what I want 9 out of 10 times, or more really 7 out of 10 times, I'm gonna say I want KFC. Honestly, I am a total fried chicken sucker. I love fried chicken, but like only if it's made properly. More really, I'm a hot wings type girl. So I guess my real favorite restaurant is see, there was a store I went to in Missouri. It was like a cafe. Not a cafe, it was like a diner, actually. And I forgot what it was called, but if I would go there again, I would, because their wings were really great. You know, messy, but tasty. Let's see here. 17. When was the last time you cried? Another period story, everybody. It was the same day that the last thing I bought was, you know, a couple days ago. I was so hormonal and cramping up so bad that I was looking at iFunny to try and make myself feel better, right? So I go under the period tag and I'm looking at these and I'm laughing and I'm having a good time. I'm forgetting that my body wants to kill me. And all of a sudden, my uterus is all like, psych! And my brain reacts like, ping, 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 danger levels, you know? And all of a sudden, I just burst into tears, all because I'm having a good time, but I'm by myself. So, you know, I'm pretty silly. 18. Favorite blog, huh? Actually, I don't really follow a lot of other people, so I'm gonna have to say pass on this one. You know, not applicable. I don't really have a favorite blog because I don't follow a blog. Favorite movie, number 19. Oh, this one's difficult. I guess if I had to pick a movie, it would be the original Mummy series, like the original, you know, 1 and 2. Because those are great. I love the story behind them. I love the mythology. I love how close they are to, you know, like actual apocalypse. Woo! But I guess a more recent movie I also adore is the How to Train Your Dragon series. Love dragons, always have. I'm a total sucker. Used to watch Dragon Tales as a kid. And the pink one was my favorite. I don't even remember her name. Was it Cassie or something? I don't know. Favorite TV show, number 20. Oh, this is difficult. Does anime count? Cause I'm a piece of trash. Let's see. Favorite TV show. I don't really have a favorite, but I guess if I had to pick one, it would be one of the animes that I was watching recently that I finished just yesterday or something. It was The Adventures of Sinbad. Honestly, I love how they did it. I don't know if the manga is any better, but I'm planning on reading that. So you know, no spoilers. Woo! I'm a total anime trash. Number 21, PC or Mac? PC, definitely, beyond a question of a doubt, honestly. I can't stand using Macs, honestly. Like, everything about Macs pisses me off. I don't know what it is about them. Maybe it's the layout, maybe it's the colors. I don't know. But it pisses me off. Number 22, what phone do you have? Well, first of all, I'm with T-Mobile. That's where I'm different. Woo, I'm with T-Mobile. But I have some off-brand Samsung phone that nobody's ever heard of. It was like, it's not, I don't even remember what it's called because it was so weird. I can remember the last one I had. It was called an Alcatel One Touch Fierce 2. And I know that because it would say that every time I turned it on. Number 23. How tall am I? This one is actually kind of hard to say. I measured myself a while back before graduation and it read 5'7", alright? But just recently when one of my friends came to sleep over, she measured me and I ended up 5'5", honestly. I ended up being really short. It's pissing me off because I'm thinking that, like, what if somebody's stealing my height, you know, sneaking into my room while I'm napping and, you know, sticking a straw into my spine and, like, just drinking my height right out of me. And number 24, the last question. Can you cook? Actually, yeah, I can cook pretty well. I've had to cook a couple times, you know. If it's the first time I'm cooking it, of course I can't. You know, you just give me the directions. I'll follow them almost to a T, though I might give it my own little, you know, splash of cooking it wrong, because I have a very particular way I like to cook things. Like my ramen, I like to cook it for 5 minutes instead of the normal 3, so I always put it in for 5 minutes as opposed to 3, because I like my noodles a little bit more noodly. I don't know the actual verb for it, but yeah, this is the 24 facts about me. I don't really want to tag anybody in this because I don't really have anybody that I could tag who would actually do this.